project between Bawnmore and Longlands made by the young people.
It's about our community through our eyes in 2015.
If Presidents move in, there's song we put out.
They'll start murder.
People are celebrating the 12th and all in here, it just caused loads of murder and all.
Nah, this is our country, like, so flags should be up.
Their way of thinking is we're all just wee troublemakers, just
scumbags.
There is people that just need to wise up a bit, like all the writing and stuff, and it's just childish to be honest, but I'm proud of my community. Yeah.
This is Felden. It's a building project between Bawnmore and Longlands. There's a couple of issues because there's talks of Protestants being moving in, so
Writing on the walls.
Catholics have been writing on the walls and stuff to try and tell them not to move in.
Just to scare them so they don't move in, but they're not going to stop people from moving in just from writing on walls. They're just being stupid. It's not even like the young people that's doing it, it's just stupid people living in the past need to wise up.
I don't mind if anyone moves in like her.
I'm the same, like.
I'm welcome.
Just scared for them as well, like in case trouble happens.
Well, we Catholics, just Bawnmore Drive is meant to be a shared community in Denmark.
If Presidents move in, there's song we put out.
They'll start murder.
People are celebrating the 12th and all in here, it just caused loads of murder and all.
Nah, this is our country, like, so flags should be up.
If the Presidents have flags up, we can have them up.
I bet you only should put it out like certain days of the year.
But this year,
Just saying, like, it looks tacky.
so we usually do, but then I don't know why they're still up. You don't know why? They feel if it's a community of Bawnmore and Longlands, then why shouldn't those people get the houses in their community instead of people from other communities getting them? That's how they're feeling and thinking, because they feel they need houses more.
When we moved in here at first, it was just a lovely place. They all got together and we all moved from the area, from old houses in the Shore Road, and we just moved here when the road only built. Well, we were all at school and all my friends were at school and they all moved in, so we moved actually from one place to Bawnmore here. Well, I mean, it was all the same people, and I found it just the same, really, you know, played about and done the same things. But when the troubles had started, I found it very difficult because we were living in fear most of the time. But we got by it okay, you know, but hopefully it stays that way.
Before the Troubles, people were able to live in mixed areas, like Rathcoole was mixed, but when they started, the Protestants put the Catholics out of Rathcoole, so people's probably thinking here that the way they had to move into Bawnmore and Longlands, why should Protestants come and take their houses now? When 30 years ago they were the ones being removed from Protestant areas, so because we're like a working class area, we're generally like divided. Like the Protestant working classes would have their own, we'd have our own, whereas if it was middle class it would be fine. Like if these houses were getting bought, it would be fine to be mixed, but because they're being given, it's different. Just the way the people, well, some people here are thinking. I'm sure if they were to build a shared area beside Rathcoole or White City, like a unionist area, they wouldn't, well, some people wouldn't be for having it either, so just the way it works both ways, and people need to stop making it work like that and just wise up.
The fear I have of film is if houses in there get wrecked, people from different communities are all come down to Bawnmore and Longlands and wreck our communities. I hope it's a healthy community.
Well, I'd like it to be mixed too, and people to get on well, and the community to be like this, something like this, and everybody to get on well, and without any trouble or anything, or brain or anything like that.
But if they do go ahead with it, yes, and you come back to me for another one of these sessions in 10 years' time, and there hasn't been any trouble at all, and to do with it, then certainly I'll say yes, I'm in the wrong, that's brilliant. But I can't see it happen.
Well, it's good to live in, like, there's not really much to do in it, but there's good people in it.
There's a lot less sectarianism here, although it still has a bit of a bad name for that. The houses have changed. There's no more greens. There used to be greens out every house. It's all roads now. It's just really a proof of the better.
What do you like about Bawnmore? One thing you would like about it in particular?
It'd have to be the community spirit in Bawnmore and the people.
There's just a club in Bawnmore, and then there's a new shared park built up in the Valley Leisure Centre. So it's for both sides of the community.
Most of the kids from like Longlands just go up to the Valley one day, because it was open like last week. They haven't been out yet, but they don't use this park. It's terrible. Like you want to see it, there's loads of stuff for kids to do it.
Yeah.
The Longlands ones, and then
Yeah.
you see like kids with like Rathcoole Primary School and all on it as well. Like their uniforms now, so like everyone's just going to it.
Should work like.
Uh,
We were doing a group with Rathcoole to try and make it work. Like we did a youth group and they did a youth group and we joined in together in the summer. I knew most of them anyway, like they're my friends, so through youth groups and stuff, but we wouldn't be with each other like in the streets because obviously people in Rathcoole wouldn't welcome me and people here wouldn't welcome them, so older people probably and just people with small minds. It used to be mixed, like both communities. It was never like Republican or anything. It was just a mixed area.
there's like literally no politicians around here. You never see them. Like when it's like coming up to like football and all, like they all walk in the doors or leaflets like, but you don't see them anywhere.
We haven't in Newton Abbey. We haven't got a councillor. Well, there's SDLP, but I'm not sure what area it's in. There's no one that represents our community really, because the DUP is the councillor for our area, and like where are they? Because we're the future. We need to decide what's going to happen. Hi, we're not going to go back to 20, 30 years ago.
I like to move away from here, like go to uni or something somewhere else. Experience something else.
I wanna like work with people. Like I wanna change people's minds and just make people stop thinking like idiots. Like whether it be young people or just people in general.
Community house is sort of like the club. There's like youth groups that go on in it, and there's like a homework workshop for like younger kids and stuff, and they organise the fun day as well, the FLA. My granda and mummy and all's youth workers, and they would work in it, so I would help them and stuff and volunteer at the fun days, and it's good, like it gets something to do around the community because the club doesn't really have that much to do, like.
But there's been a few events around here, like the starting up of the FLA festival, the Bawnmore Festival. It was a big positive. Stop lighting bonfires and start a festival, and it's been going ever since. It's been getting stronger ever since. So things like that are really good.
I think if there was no youth work and people weren't getting involved and like doing cross community programs and all, they'd be really uneducated about like the other side. It just brings people together to learn more about their community and about other communities. And I think we just need more cross community groups, more like international trips, but we don't really, like Bawnmore doesn't really get much funding either, no to do anything like that. There is some people in it that's just living in the past, not really from this generation, but there is people that just need to wise up a bit, like all the writing and stuff, and it's just childish to be honest, but I'm proud of my community. Yeah. There's no point in sitting saying like being so sectarian about everything, because you'll just be stuck in the same point for the rest of your life instead of moving forward. I think people just need to be more educated on it and do more, like young people do more cross community groups and get to know people from different communities and their different views. Well, for the area, I just hope it for the next generation coming and all. It's just there's more to do, there's more stuff and all. Like when we went to the club, the fish factory that was around there, it was getting knocked down, and we were promised there was going to be like a cinema getting built in like swimming pools and all, but it's still like a site. It's just, I don't know what they're doing with it, so I just hope that there's more stuff for everyone to do, and hopefully everything's different now. I'd like to go to uni and study marine biology and travel and get out of here.
Nah, it's a lot different than when it was back when they didn't have these opportunities, but now we're able to do A-levels and go to university. 30 years ago that wasn't offered to people in this community, so their way of thinking is we're all just wee troublemakers, just
Scumbags. More cross community groups and socialise with other people. Because we're stuck in this community and there's nothing. It's just the same people every day and stuff.
I think we've given Bawnmore a new name. Like ages ago, it was just a bunch of hooligans and all, but now it's just a place. Like it used to be like bad ages ago. Now we're all well educated and doing sports and everything. While years ago they'd be out ratting all the time, stealing flags. Some of us give it a good name because we're doing like top A levels and
we're all doing
CCSEs.
well. Some people is good at sport. We're good people because there's a lot of everyone. My friends, we all have different talents and things, and just because of our age, it doesn't mean we're bad people.